this is Pikmin Master. Okay, so this video, so lately I was watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Okay, yeah. But, yeah, I thought, you know what, I have the hub, so I might as well just watch it. But, however, I just realized the show comes out pretty rarely. But, it's like, you know what, I just might as well give up, watch the whole thing online, even though, to be honest, I don't want to. But mostly because I'm gonna never do the same for Adventure Time regular shows, so I don't have Cartoon Network anymore. So, okay, so I guess what I'm gonna do here is just list out stuff I like, stuff I don't like, because I don't want to say like what I think about it in general, because I don't know if I'm gonna reserve that for a podcast episode with Dev, because I'm pretty sure he wants to, but everyone else doesn't, of course. Or I'll save it for the end when I see all the episodes so far. That's kind of my general idea. So say what I think about the whole show in general when I'm done with the thing. So right now, just say stuff I like of season 1, because that's the, you know, I just saw season 1. I also saw Equestria Girls, but I don't know. I saw Equestria Girls before even bothering with the show, so I don't know. Coming from Equestria Girls, I don't particularly care. And yes, I am no stranger to all the spoilers of the show, so I'm not shocked at anything. Okay, let's start. Favorite episode? I wrote down stuff. Fall Weather Friends and Cutie Mark Chronicles. The former for, well, I don't know, just makes sense because like since Rainbow Dash and Applejack were we want to try out which of them is the best athlete, and so they do their own marathon or something, and it was, I don't know, pretty cool. And the end of the episode was really pretty funny, but I like the end of that episode. Much with spoilers that even though they're among the fastest, they end up last because, well, they rather destroy each other than try to win, which actually, I don't know, stuff I like. I like that kind of story. And the latter is because it's the origin story of the main characters. I don't know why, I just like origin stories in general, especially if they're not used as like the opening. Like, for example, I would rather watch, let's say, I don't know, Batman or Superman the animated series without knowing the origin story beforehand. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's say they do, I think what's the show, Bravest Warriors? They did that somewhat in they show the characters, and then I think the second or third episode, I forget, then they show their backstories. I don't know, I like that kind of story in which they show the characters, do their awesome thing, then show their backstories. Okay, my most hated episode is the episode called The Showstoppers. Mainly because for the first part, I don't really like the 3 kids. I really don't. But have an episode focused on them, especially after like a few other episodes focused. I think it's one other episode focusing on them, and several others focusing after that, focusing on them. Really want another one? But I guess the main reason is because, well, they had what they're good with, and everyone's saying, "Oh, just do what you know you're good at." But no, they didn't pull it off. This is what I expected for the episode. Okay, so. Right, they're a talent show, and well, they want to go for talent shows to see like if they get a Cutie Mark Summit. And then Twilight says, okay, so just do what you know you're good at. Okay, so from right there, I actually expected that. Okay, so they're gonna start out with doing things they like, knowing they're gonna fail, and then turn it around, and then just do the things they know they're good at, and then they get the Cutie Marks. The end. Nope. They just do what they wanted to do, went with it, and then after they failed, episode ends. They didn't do anything, and they said, oh, okay, so we're gonna roll with the failure, done. Really? I know, like, okay, granted, like, a lot of the episodes, you can easily predict where the episode goes. Like, for example, there's one episode, I forget what it's called, like, the main group goes to like a western style town, and then there's the buffalo group, the few buffaloes that you know, that wanted the Western ponies to move their apple trees. Like, I knew what the moral was going to be. I knew that they were going to share it because it was like obvious. But for an episode like that, not only did it it only went halfway through the expected. I don't know if they did it intentionally to let them keep going as characters, but come on, that was terrible. I don't know if they end up with their cutie marks or not, but come on. Okay, favorite character. I have a few listed actually. I'm gonna start with Big Macintosh, cause I don't know, he's a character with few words, doesn't need to say anything. He doesn't appear much, doesn't need to say much, but he doesn't need it. He's a great character without it. Cause you can kind of tell the kind of character Big Mac is just by looking at his face and knowing his freaking King of the Hill expressions.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, I like the characters. Like that character's pretty good. The next one is the bunny. You know the bunny that Fluttershy like he's like put as a pet. That is one of my favorite characters. Mostly due to since Fluttershy is shy, hence her name. This is the bunny that keeps her in check. And like bunny's kind of a jerk, but he's kind of a cool jerk. That's what I like to say. He's a cool jerk. And then he does his own thing. It's also hilarious. And out of the main group, like Rainbow Dash and Applejack. I don't know. I like the two characters together because what I said before, my favorite episode is Fall Weather Friends. So one of my favorite episodes. It features two of my favorite characters of the show so far, season 1. So I don't know, because those two are so alike. Because those two are so alike. They have good speed and strength respectively, and try to do which one of them is the better athlete. I don't know. I kind of like the two's personalities as well, because both their personalities are mostly like consistent. With some of my characters don't like, the characters are mostly inconsistent. But with the Rainbow Dash, is mostly consistently brash, consistently arrogant, not arrogant, cocky, like consistently, wanting to be the best. And Applejack, mostly same thing, except with her Western style, with her Western her honesty. That's kind of her thing. I don't know. I think I like those two characters together. Although to be honest, when I was making the last counterattack, I would never expect Applejack to be one of my favorite characters, ever. I just put it in because I thought they make sense. Okay, and some of my hated characters, I don't like the kids at all. The Cutie Mark Crusaders, as they call them. I don't like them. Mostly because they're annoying kid characters. I actually don't really like them. The episode's focusing on them, just, oh, come on, that episode with them again. That's kind of my usual reaction to them. Like, usually when I'm part with them individually, I guess they're alright. Like, I like Apple Bloom by herself. So, Apple Bloom, like, the character who, I don't know, because there's one episode where they meet this, African-style zebra. But I'll get to that. But, Apple Bloom's, like, not afraid at all. Despite everyone else being so. I kind of like that about Apple Bloom. Mostly her innocence and stuff. Scootaloo. I guess she's like Rainbow Dash Jr. That's what I was thinking about her, even though they're not related at all. So I think of Scootaloo. It's hilarious. And there's the Sweetie Belle. I think his name is Sweetie Belle. No opinion, really. But like together, not so much. Individually, yes, sort of. And among the main characters, I don't like Pinky at all. I mean, granted, if I was to write her in counterattack, I would easily write her in counterattack. But she's freaking loco, man. She's freaking loco. But I know it's kind of the point of her character, but that. And also, I have to say that I don't like Fluttershy as a character. I just don't. But I will say compared to the others, I don't like Fluttershy as a character. I don't know. I just don't seem to like her usual personality that much. But I'll get to that later. My favorite song. So only one song that interests me is the Winter Wrap-Up song. That's the only one that I keep getting in my head. The rest, I don't care. Like, but the first time that Pinky sings, like, even everyone else is like, oh, well, aware that this is gonna suck. It's like, yeah, they're gonna sing. That's in like the what, this episode or second episode? It's like, Pinky singing. Mostly because, I don't know, after seeing like Phineas and Ferb way too many times, like getting singing a lot is really annoying. But yeah, song TV shows consistently not so much. At least the show doesn't like have songs all the time. And when they do, it's usually because of Pinky. Okay, my favorite moment. Okay, so let's talk about favorite moments. Remember I said about Fluttershy, I don't really like Fluttershy's usual personality? Whenever she breaks that personality is a favorite moment of mine. I guess, for example, one biggest example. In that set episode where they meet this African-style zebra, where they step on some blue plant that makes them have some weird side effects. Something like Poison Joke, I think it's called, because I don't know. I saw the whole season one like in the span of 2 days, today included, but today being the 3rd. That let's see here. Twilight Sparkle's horn gets bent, although she can still use her magic. Rarity gets way too much hair, like lots of hair, and I should barely see anything. Rainbow Dash Crash can't control her wings. Pinkie Pie's tongue is sticking out all the time. And best part ever. Now Pinkie doesn't have to talk. Applejack turns small. But with Rarity, not Rarity. Yeah, that's a Rarity. But with Fluttershy, it's hilarious. Her voice is turned into she has a deep man's voice. They're one of those really Don LaFontaine voice, like really low-pitched, manly voice.
She's an evil enchantress and she does evil dances. And if you look deep in her eyes, she will put you in trances. Then what will she do? She'll mix up an evil brew. Then she'll gobble you up in a big tasty stew. So, watch out. That by itself was a funny moment. And when they went to see the zebra, I think Zakora, I think it's called. Like since Pinkie can't sing, Fluttershy does it for her, and the it's funny because the voice doesn't fit the character, and yet it just fits well for the sake of comedy. Especially when they start singing. I don't know the words, but I don't want to. It's just like what? I have to keep rewinding just to that part, just to see that. And another one on the last episode of the season, where Fluttershy just like wants to meet some animals, but they don't like her, and then like she goes psychotic, in that like she wants to make friends with the animals after the last day she does, and then they off screen, like they storm, the entrance to the castle, and then all the animals comes out. The line that she says and the way she does it, she's like up close, angry faced, like a top of her lungs, just screams.
You're going to love me!
It's just wow. See, that's a fair moment. Also, a favorite moment of mine is the episode where what's it called? A Dog and Pony Show. In that the episode where Rarity and Spike go find some gems. You can find some of the scenes in YouTube, and that's Rarity's whining, her so-called whining.
Whining? I am not whining. I am complaining. Do you want to hear whining? This is whining. Oh, this harness is too tight. It's going to chafe. Can't you loosen it? Oh, it hurts and it's so nasty. Why didn't you clean it first? It's going to leave a stain. And the wagon's getting heavy. Why do I have to pull it?
Oh wow! Really? That is cool. Yeah, I just like those lines. It's pretty hilarious. Moments I don't like, when I say that I don't like how Fluttershy is like, I like how Fluttershy breaks her personality sometimes. I really don't like when Twilight breaks her personality. Because almost like when Twilight, the main character, studious character, like trying to learn magic or learn more about magic. Whenever she goes all girly girl, I was like, oh come on. It's like she at times just randomly goes girly girl. For example, the one episode where Twilight does a sleepover with Rarity and Applejack, which by the way is actually the first episode I've ever seen. Like before I got into the show, before I even bothered to see the show, the first episode I've ever seen, was that episode. That and the Parasprites, I think it's called. That episode where she goes girly girl for no reason. Like I got a book. It's like how to do a sleepover. Doesn't help that I remember a long time ago watched a episode of SpongeBob related to it. But I don't remember what that was about. And even the wiki tells you related to SpongeBob. But really, trying to do a fun thing the scientific way. Come on. And also, let's see here. The episode suited for success. While I like the episode itself, and the hated moment is not the episode's fault, but Rarity gives the rest of the group dresses. Okay. And I forget which character says this, but they want to do a fashion show. Okay. Whatever. And all of a sudden, the characters don't necessarily like the outfit that Rarity gave them. And even though Rarity wanted to try to settle for what they like turned out to be the dumbest piece of random clothing I've ever seen. Even Rarity's well aware of it. I'm well aware of it. She's well aware of it. And the rest of the group wasn't aware of it until it's too late. My question is, really? You haven't noticed right away that this is the craziest, dumbest thing you've ever seen? Come on. Alright, that's pretty much my 2 cents of stuff I like about season 1. I don't know when I'm gonna start saying season 2 because I have school. So I have classes now. So I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to watch season 2. Maybe I'll watch season 2 like gradually. Instead of like just blowing the whole Monday into Labor Day and the day after. I'm gonna just blow off 2 days just for seeing one show. Probably gonna see gradually. So here are my 2 cents of season 1. Yeah, I guess the season is a good start. I like the season, but it's all right. It does show a lot of good morals, good characters. Some weird stuff the characters I like. It's pretty hilarious. Some I don't, but it's a show. All right, that's pretty much it for this. I don't know how long that is, but see you guys later, I guess, for whatever we're gonna do next.